The story of the cave dwellers. Ashab al-Kahf. In a small town ruled by a tyrannical king, the people lived under the shadow of oppression and idolatry. This king demanded that everyone worship idols and conform to his unjust decrees. Among the citizens were a group of young men, known for their faith in Allah and their steadfastness in truth. They could not bear to see their people bowing to false gods, and they refused to participate in the idolatry that surrounded them. A bold decision. The young men gathered in secret and discussed their plight. They said to one another, "Our Lord is the Lord of the heavens and the earth. We shall never worship anything besides him, for doing so would be a grave error." They knew, however, that their defiance of the king's laws placed their lives in danger. The tyrant would not tolerate their monotheism. Faced with the threat of persecution, the young men decided to leave their town. They placed their trust in Allah and sought refuge in a cave hidden in the mountains, far from the eyes of their oppressors. A miraculous sleep. Once inside the cave, the young men prayed earnestly to Allah. They asked him for guidance and mercy, saying, "Our Lord, grant us mercy from yourself and guide us to what is right in our affair." Overcome with exhaustion and worry, they fell into a deep sleep. Allah, in his infinite wisdom and power, caused them to sleep for a long time, far longer than they could have imagined. During their sleep, Allah ensured their safety in miraculous ways. The sun's rays would tilt away from the cave's entrance, ensuring they were neither too warm nor too cold. Their bodies turned from side to side, preventing decay. Anyone who came close to the cave was struck with awe and fear, unable to disturb the sleepers. Awakening to a new era. After what seemed like a short rest to them, the young men awoke. They were unaware that they had been asleep for centuries. Feeling hungry, they decided to send one of their companions to the town to buy food. They cautioned him to be discreet, as they feared the king's men might still be searching for them. When the young man entered the town, he noticed that things had changed dramatically. The idols and the oppressive rule of the tyrant were gone. Instead, the townspeople openly proclaimed their belief in Allah. Confused and curious, the young man used an ancient coin to pay for food. The shopkeeper, astonished by the coin, asked where he had found it, as it was from a time long past. A sign for generations. The young man's story spread quickly through the town, and its people, now believers, rushed to meet the others in the cave. When the townsfolk arrived, the young men realized that Allah had preserved them as a sign of his power and mercy. The cave dwellers prayed to Allah to take them back to him, as their mission was complete. Allah answered their prayers, and the young men passed away peacefully in the cave. The people, recognizing the significance of their story, built a place of worship near the cave to honor their faith and steadfastness. Lessons from Ashab al-Kahf. The story of the cave dwellers, as narrated in Surah al-Kahf, is rich with lessons for all generations. It teaches us about the importance of unwavering faith in Allah, even in the face of trials. It reminds us to place our trust in Allah's mercy and guidance, and to remain steadfast in the truth, regardless of the challenges. The miraculous preservation of the young men serves as a reminder of Allah's infinite power and wisdom. It also underscores the fleeting nature of time and the enduring value of faith over worldly concerns. The story remains a source of inspiration and hope for those who seek to remain true to their beliefs.